50.
Well, and the bump of cocaine.
Yeah. That was why we were golfing. Kevin Garnett needs to be around the team. The dude is just infectious. LeBron, Rochester, Minnesota. I'll put my elbow in your ass. We'll get that thing worked out.
I was going to say.
Come on now. I think Curry and LeBron are going to be the Magic and Bird of the 92 team.
Dive into that hole, buddy.
I'm going to dive into that hole.
Dive into that hole.
Head first.
That was deeply unsatisfying.
Really?
It was decent.
I thought that was good.
Yeah.
Mitts were right in front of it, so it blocked all the sound.
You killed all the echo.
Look at those things. You should have seen Matt's hands today golfing. Taught him a little something. Figured out his chipping about 15 holes in.
I had to learn.
Did you guys go to the X Golf or did you go?
We went to Eastwood.
Yeah.
Also, shout out to Eastwood Golf Course because $35 for 18 and a cart.
Hey, no free ads. No free ads.
Damn, dude.
No free ads. City of
Not a
Rochester.
sponsor, but they could be.
Us.
Should we just
City
chase?
of Rochester.
Should we just chase golf sponsorships?
That would be nice. How about Mountain Dew? Mountain Dew seems to be
Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew seems to be.
I
in
love
the-
Mountain
You know how much
This
love
guy
Trevor would be in?
drinks so much goddamn Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew would be like, stop drinking that much Mountain Dew, Trevor.
Yeah, something like that.
See? Perfect.
If you give me some Mountain Dew, I will drink so much that
Okay.
you gotta tell me to stop drinking Mountain Dew.
Quick.
Welcome back. As you can see, we've been ranting and raving a little bit. We are in for the long haul tonight. NBA preview. Love it. But we've been talking about Mountain Dew a little bit, so we might as well jump into it before we get into our Let's Talk About It and what's coming up in the NBA season in 2025 and 2026. Take it away, Matt.
Top 3 Mountain Dews.
I knew you were going to go
Number
there.
1, Voltage. Number 2, Voltage. No, just kidding.
Okay.
Number 1 is definitely Voltage.
All right.
I might go with the regular as
Just
number 2.
Just a regular crisp Dew.
What
Yeah.
an absolute noob.
But I think I would go Baja Blast above it and then go regular.
What are your top 3?
I don't really like Mountain Dew that
No?
much. So let's just go Baja Blast.
We've had this conversation. I'm going
Baja
Well, you're
Blast
Code
with a,
Red.
Baja Blast with a Crunch
Code
Wrap
Red's kind of
Supreme.
low on my list of Mountain Dews.
Code Red number 1.
That's lame, dude. That's battery acid.
You know what's more battery acid that you can't find in Olmsted County because they banned it?
Pitch black.
Livewire.
Livewire.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Livewire's a big
Well,
one for my
you
friends.
can-
Did
cannot
they
find
remake
it.
so that it was not
Nope.
as bad?
You can't
Oh,
find it.
No.
Well, they might have
Or did
remade
they make
it.
like a new flavor that was just like it or something?
I haven't seen
don't
an
know.
orange flavored Mountain Dew.
Yeah, maybe I'm crazy. I have no idea. I
But they
never
just
cared
came
for
out
Livewire
with
that much.
they just came out with like a jalapeno. You like trying the weird ones, don't you?
Well, I'll try any new Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Comes out.
So
Jalapeno
what-
sounds kind of weird.
What's
though.
the worst one you've ever had? What's the worst Mountain Dew you've ever had?
And my third one is mystery. Honestly, it's always the same, but it's
was gonna
really
I
good.
do love the mystery one.
It's probably
Your
just
mom,
that's probably 4.
my mother-in-law, Trevor's mother, gets it all the time, and I'm just like, oh man, if I'm drinking pop, it's over there. We don't have pop at this house, which is good. And then also pop or soda.
like, oh, pop.
Okay.
Yeah.
I only say soda if I'm like traveling because I don't know which places that don't accept pop.
Right.
no.
You don't want to get the shit kicked
Yeah.
out of you.
Yeah.
Like that makes
Exactly.
sense.
And then if you say Pepsi in Atlanta, you get shot. But keep going.
Anyways, like what's the
So
worst,
the worst
one?
one? The worst for me
Like the
of
worst
names
variation.
that I can actually think of is probably the Livewire. I don't never cared for
You
the
don't like
Livewire.
Livewire? Okay.
But
I'm a sucker.
I
I'm
will
a
count
sucker
like,
for orange pop.
all white
Like-
one that was like whitewash or something. I don't
Yeah,
remember what it was called,
that's
but
the
I didn't
one.
like that one.
I think that one didn't it come out with like Halo stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
That
it was
one
one of the
sucked.
games. I don't
that
know.
one. That one was really gross.
Yeah,
I remember.
but it came
that
out
one.
with 2 flavors that were actually good.
But you know what's really bad? Diet Mountain Dew.
I hope
used
Papa
to hate
P's
Diet
listening
Mountain
to
Dew,
this.
but now I actually don't mind it.
Diet Mountain Dew is gross.
I hope Papa P's listening to this because he puts down Diet Mountain Dew like it's water.
Really?
His veins are just flooding with Mountain Dew.
That explains a lot.
And then he's going to probably text me and be like, no, I only drink 1 or 2.
Sure.
Yeah,
And
right.
yet you still probably have more caffeine intake than he does.
Oh, my caffeine intake today, fellas, is outrageous. I'm not even going to get into that.
The man hit it. You hit it, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He's got danger in his
Did you
eyes.
pass 600 milligrams?
no.
So I had an espresso Americano this morning, so that's about 90 with the beans I have. And then I had a 270 milligram energy drink from Quick Trip because they have the best marketing in the world. Shout out, not a sponsor. Really wish it was. I would love
That would be a good one.
a Quick Trip
I
sponsorship.
could just get my Mountain Dew from the Quick Trip.
You don't have to pay us anything, Quick Trip.
Oh, man. Just
shout it. We can shout you out.
we can shout you out.
Yep.
But if you want to give us some like gift cards or something, that'd be great too. And then I was foolish enough, because I knew we had this tonight, I had a Monster, which actually I just found out they're only 150 milligrams, the big ones.
Only
That's
a
not bad.
measly
Yeah.
100
And the bump of cocaine.
Yeah. That was why we were golfing.
Yeah, we did some lines.
spiked with
Yeah.
caffeine.
Yeah.
Matt and I golfed
'Cause
this morning.
The cocaine wasn't enough. You
Yeah.
needed
Yeah.
caffeine mixed in it.
Yeah.
Matt and I golfed this
It was
morning.
actually Mountain Dew flavored cocaine.
Oh,
So,
Yeah.
which flavor?
Baja Blast.
No, live wire, because we were getting
There
wired.
you go.
So this episode is the NBA preview.
We
correct?
are jumping into the NBA. It's back, fellas. It is back.
God, it feels good.
The Christmas trees are back. The Celtics are not back, but the NBA
Jayson
is
Tatum
back.
is back.
Jayson Tatum. I think that we're going to get into it. I got my 2 cents on that. I think they're going to hold him out a little longer than he wants because he's just that franchise guy. But before we do any of that, we are going to get into the Kawhi Leonard debacle that's going on with the owner of the LA Clippers and Kawhi when it comes to, Matt can help me with this, salary and payment and sponsorships and all this other stuff that's going on, trying to clear up money, correct me if I'm wrong, for the cap so they can bring more people in. Is that true?
You're almost there.
Okay,
You're almost there.
good.
So if people haven't been paying attention to this, and I would highly recommend you listen to Pablo Torre Finds Out. Pablo Torre is doing something for the investigative sports journalism realm that has like not been done for like decades. Like he has totally taken over the space. It is some of the most captivating shit in the world. If you guys like, seriously, if you want to listen to him do an entire interview about Bill Belichick and his girlfriend getting caught on a hot mic at UNC saying some pretty horrible stuff, highly recommended. It was the latest episode. Absolutely awesome.
Before you keep going with Kawhi, is this all he's doing? He just does investigative journalism
In the sports world.
in sports.
In
Ooh, I
sports.
can get behind that. Is it a podcast?
It is a podcast.
Okay.
But you can watch it too on YouTube.
Okay.
But it's
I am
great.
a big YouTube guy.
Pablo Torre used to be with ESPN. So anyways, earlier this summer, Pablo Torre comes out with a story about this tree planting nonprofit called Aspiration and the fact that it files for bankruptcy. And on top of that, the owner and the founder of this nonprofit, I should say CEO or executive director.
Yeah.
You're not really an owner of a nonprofit.
The board.
This guy ends up being convicted of fraud and duping his investors and duping the people that donated and yada yada whatever. So he sees in this, and got a good tip on this, that there's a very peculiar thing in this bankruptcy filing, and it has Kawhi Leonard's name, who is the power forward for the Los Angeles Clippers. Probably one of the strangest basketball players of our generation, you would say. Like, it would be very hard to talk about him because you'd be like, well, he was actually the best player on 2 finals teams,
And then
2 different teams.
Never played again.
And then absolutely
Basically.
disappeared.
Then there
Yeah.
was stretches where he just didn't come to the games and hated Greg Popovich and wanted to get out of Toronto. Anyways, it's got Kawhi Leonard in these bankruptcy filings for not paying out a entire contract, not fulfilling what they need to do for the money given to Kawhi Leonard. And it was for $40 million. $40 million to Kawhi Leonard from a nonprofit tree planting service called Aspiration. Weird, right? Like, why would you have that? So Pablo Torre does a little investigating, and this whole thing is wrapped in a endorsement deal. So, like, obviously all of these NBA players, sports players, celebrities, whatever, they have these endorsement deals.
Yep.
Where they are paid by these companies to endorse their product, which, hey, he's drinking a Hams. We would love to endorse your product, Hams. and you just have to send us hams, and we'll do it.
From the land of the sky
That's
blue waters.
the deal. Send the contract over. We'll sign it tonight. Aspen will be there as a witness.
We're here in Minnesota. You guys are here in Minnesota.
Still
Let's make it
wearing your
happen.
Gear for it too.
But the problem is Kawhi Leonard, who again literally spent time away from the team with the Clippers many, many, many times, just not showing up. He lives in San Diego. He doesn't even come to the game sometimes. On this no-show endorsement deal, which isn't out of unheard of or anything like that, but it's still super weird for that large of a salary, that amount of money to come from a nonprofit for an endorsement deal for a celebrity basketball player who doesn't show up for anything. It's a little strange. It gets even stranger when you realize many, many, many of the investors in this nonprofit are associated with the Clippers, including Steve Ballmer, their CEO of basketball operations, their COO of basketball operations, and CFO. The owner and these three people are all investing money into this aspiration company. With a little more digging, Pablo Torre finds out that basically these four people are funding this $40 million. So basically, if you're familiar with the term money laundering, it's a very sophisticated way of money laundering, where they are paying into this company to wash the money to send to Kawhi and his people, because that is a big part of it. Uncle Dennis is his agent. That's literally his uncle. To basically circumvent the cap. So what's developed over the last few years in the NBA is this very hard cap, where it penalizes teams that spend a ton of money.
Is this and you've mentioned this before on like very early podcasts, is this the 2-tier system? Is this tier 1, tier 2 type stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
So when you hit these certain tiers,
Yeah.
the owners have to pay more money,
Yep.
which they don't want to do.
And that's just to level the playing field, right?
And that's just to level the playing fields, because there were all these teams, the Kevin Durant's of the worlds and
Yeah.
LeBron's and, all this kind of stuff. The teams that were not developing talent and bringing in all these free agents to stop these big teams. It's the baseball thing.
Yeah.
The big teams in baseball steal from the little teams. The big teams in basketball were stealing from the little teams. So they created this 2-tier system.
There's a lot of little teams in that MLB playoffs right now.
So
I honestly hope one of them pulls through.
Hopefully two of them.
Mariners and Brewers.
Mariners
baby.
and Brewers.
Mariners and Brewers.
Keep going, Matt.
Be
Sorry.
good for my wallet. Anyways, I might have money on them to go to the World Series.
What? No.
I do.
No, Matt's a gambler.
baby.
No.
Maybe I do. Anyways, back to Kawhi. So Pablo Torre's doing all this digging. He's trying to figure this out of why, one, this would happen, and two, what is the precedent for this? Because, again, there are owners who let players take their private jets, take their boats, use their vacation homes, like whatever. Like I think all of us would kind of agree, like if you have that relationship with a very rich person that would let you do that, or maybe even not. Maybe I would let you just like drive my car. I wouldn't be like, you should get in trouble for that. Whatever.
No.
But like,
If I had those things, I would definitely I feel like any of us three have those things. We would let each other's individuals, significant others, families
Right.
use them. You know what I mean?
it's not out of the realm of possibility for even
No.
your employer. I know it's a little different for you.
Yeah.
But
That's
like,
illegal. I don't
But like
do that.
for us, for like dropping off a coworker
Yeah.
or like buying lunch or like whatever, it's
Yeah.
not showing a favorable treatment or anything like that. It's just, I'm a rich ass dude and I've got a private jet. You
Yeah.
want to go to New York tonight? I'll let you hop the plane.
Yep.
Nobody would bat an eye at this. But when you were literally paying somebody through another corporation, nonprofit, I should say, to keep this person happy, then it gets a little dicey. And then there's some more reporting that comes out that when Kawhi won his championship in Toronto and was obviously the talk of the town, he was on a 1-year deal, and it was pretty clear that he was not going to sign with Toronto. Well, it became clear why he wasn't going to sign with Toronto because of this reporting. Apparently, he said to be able to re-up with Toronto, he wanted a similar deal to what he got with Aspiration. $30-40 million on a no-show endorsement deal through a nonprofit that they would fund. ownership, because the Toronto Raptors owner also owns the Toronto Maple Leafs. Ownership stake in the Toronto Maple Leafs. And then some other little things of like, these hotels have to be ready for my people. Like, we need housing, we need cars, like that kind of stuff.
That's what he asked for in Toronto?
Yes.
Dang.
And the owner has talked about this, of Uncle Dennis, again, a key figure in all of this. This is what he asked for. This is what he demands. And this is a similar thing of what happened when he got to L.A. You need to trade for Paul George, which is so goddamn funny in hindsight. It's so funny.
Hey, I've seen some highlights recently. His knee's looking pretty decent, but we'll see how long that lasts.
Put bets on OKC. He's
now,
like, get Paul
there's
George
no gambling
over here.
stuff going on with him quite yet, but there might be. He needs to have this no-show endorsement deal. He has to be able to live in San Diego, not live in Los Angeles. And that basically the med team needs to let him kind of do whatever he wants. Like, those are kind of the requirements, which, as we've seen in the last few years, this is what it's been.
Yeah.
And even when he signed his extension recently, it wasn't a full max. So it was kind of like, that's a little weird. Like, it's Kawhi. I understand he doesn't play that much, but like, you're still going to overpay for him.
Yep.
Because you want Kawhi Leonard on your team.
Mm-hmm.
But it starts to make sense because you're getting paid in a different way. And you're getting paid more.
Yeah.
And this is all very interesting, not just because we're Timberwolves fans, but there's actual precedent to this, where Glenn Taylor, in all of his glory, one day,
Timberwolves' old owner,
one day, wrote down on a piece of paper to Joe Smith, who probably nobody really knows anymore, if Joe Smith comes to the Timberwolves, we will give him this much money. This is a piece of paper that somebody in the Timberwolves organization, who probably had a grudge against Glenn Taylor, held on to for years. For a year, actually.
Mm-hmm. It was a pretty quick turnaround. Yeah.
Showed it to the NBA front office as collusion to get Joe Smith to come to the Timberwolves when he was a member of the Atlanta Hawks at that time. Joe Smith came to the Timberwolves, signed that big-ass contract with Glenn Taylor, because that is collusion, and you are not allowed as an owner to talk to another team's players like that. And David Stern, rest in peace, came down on the Timberwolves hard. Joe Smith's contract got voided completely. It was like a 5-year deal. Nothing. He was playing for free. Glenn Taylor got suspended from being around the Timberwolves for like 3 months, and they lost 5 first-round picks.
What year was that?
This was the year that they made the Western Conference Finals.
05?
04.
04.
Yep. So there's precedence to this. This is something that's happened before, and somebody has gotten caught for it. Not to say that it's never happened before, but somebody got caught for it.
Yeah.
What is Adam Silver going to do? Because
never with a name like this, though.
We are days away.
Never with a name like this, and with a dude that...
Or an organization that actually...
Or an organization who is a little bit bigger, obviously, bigger market, but also Ballmer. That dude's got deep pockets.
So here's the thing.
Deep pockets.
Ballmer is way more wealthy than Glenn Taylor.
Billions, which is nuts.
Hundreds of billions of dollars
Crazy.
for Steve Ballmer. The Clippers just built a brand new stadium. The Clippers host the All-Star Game this year. Are they going to take that away? Are they going to... Steve Ballmer, who goes to every single game and is the most impassioned fan that you could ever see.
Dude's nuts.
Are they going to suspend him from being around the team?
No.
Are they going to void Kawhi's contract? Because if they do you think Kawhi's going to show up?
No.
Well, the best part is they're right now laundering money to someone else in the NBA
Exactly.
to recover from this.
But here's the thing.
It's going to be a 2026, 2027 issue.
But
I've thought about this. It's going to be not this year because all that stuff is coming up.
Right.
I think it's going to be an investigation, in air quotes, and then dive into it more next year and be like, okay, this is what we're going to do.
But if they don't punish him, if you are another NBA team, why don't you just say, we just found the playbook?
Yeah.
Right?
That's a good point.
Right? So,
I mean, you're still going to have like your big markets then are pulling in players, and the little guys are probably not.
Steve Ballmer has more money than like 5 teams combined.
Well, all I'm saying is
He can
like, how
buy
do you?
like 3 or 4 more teams.
Yes.
It's ridiculous how much money he has.
Well, I'm just saying like, if this many teams see this and go, you know what, I can just do the same thing now. Who's going to come to Minnesota though? For example, like, no player if they can get it anywhere.
Okay,
they're not
but-
going to come to Minnesota.
Okay, that's
They have-
actually a really good point.
They have a decent.
Okay.
They have a squad though. They have a decent core. They're building. They've been to Western Conference Finals.
No, you
They
hit
know
the
what they're
baseball
doing.
Problem. Whoever has the most money now wins.
Well, then yeah, it kind of turns into
But
that.
here's a really interesting point because the Timberwolves technically have a Steve Ballmer-esque
That's
billionaire
true now, yeah.
as a minority
A-Rod
owner,
and Lori.
Michael Bloomberg, former mayor of New York.
Oh yeah, is he in that group?
He is a minority owner because in between all of this lawsuit,
Yeah,
to raise more funds,
yeah.
A-Rod and Lori brought Bloomberg on.
I didn't know that.
To
I just
be a
thought
minority owner.
I just thought it was Lori and A-Rod.
And Bloomberg has hundreds of billions of dollars.
Come on,
Yeah,
Bloomberg,
he's
launder some
loaded.
money.
But
He
but
probably
here's the
already
thing.
is in New York.
But here's the thing. Why couldn't Bloomberg do that? Why couldn't he do that? Why couldn't he say,
Well, he'd
all
get in
right,
trouble, but if it's just a slap on the wrist, who cares?
okay, right.
It will be interesting. Are the
Exactly.
teams going to wait to see what happens with LA and then start manipulating
exactly how it's
or
gonna work,
starting
depending
to
on
do
what
these
Unless-
sponsorship contracts?
Unless you nip it in the if Adam Silver nips it in the bud and cuts it right there.
How hard do you have to nip it in the butt, though? What's
get-
your
you
What's
gotta
your punishment if you're Adam
Yeah.
Silver?
That's
You got to do exactly what David Stern did. 5 first-round picks gone.
Okay,
Kawhi's contract voided.
okay.
Steve Ballmer suspended from the team and can't be around for 3 months. And move the fucking All-Star game.
Uncle Dennis is deported.
Well, I don't know about that.
I don't know if he can get
I don't know
deported.
about that.
I think he might be a U.S. citizen. Who knows?
I'm
won't
guessing he
we
is.
won't dive into that side of things on this podcast, but
I'm sure he is, but send him anywhere.
it has to be severe. Yeah,
You have to cut their legs out from under them.
Yeah.
And what's ironic is like the Clippers don't have a first-round pick for like 4 more years.
I was
And
just
they're
going to
not
ask.
even good.
I was just going to ask that. And
So,
they're,
like-
yeah, they're middle of the barrel. Are they even middle? They're,
Depends. Is Kawhi playing?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, right. But this is just the fascinating thing about all of this is like, again, Kawhi is going to be the weirdest basketball. Like, if Harrison comes up to me someday and he's like, "Dad, I was looking at Pro Basketball Reference," and I'll say, "I'm so proud of you, son. Good boy, looking at all those stats."
So proud of you.
And he's like, "I just stumbled upon Kawhi Leonard. Was he the best player that ever played?" And I'll be like for like 2 weeks out of a season, yeah, he was. All right, kiddo, come here.
2 weeks out of the season, 2 finals.
Let's
yes.
Yeah.
talk about when LeBron was scared to see him in the finals. Let's start there, and then we can get through all the rest of the stuff. But like this, adding on to it, is so freaking weird and strange.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. It's probably going to roll over into the summer.
Yeah.
Or whenever the Clippers are not in contention or like, whatever it is.
Well, I don't think they have potential this year.
Okay, but
that's
like,
just my
but
thought.
like playoff run, whatever. And they're definitely going to get past the All-Star break.
Yeah.
But like, this is one of the weirdest things in the world. And if they don't stop it now, like, I really worry that it's going to just get crazy.
Yeah.
Like, get really crazy.
So this episode, we're going to jump into some big-time storylines with different teams, different players, stuff going on. So as we segue into some of these storylines, I'm going to jump down a little bit. Is this going to tarnish the Clippers' season? Are they going to have this lingering over their head all year? We're going to start with that storyline and then work our way around the NBA.
Yes.
What is this going to do to the Clippers' season?
I mean, they brought Chris Paul back.
Yep.
They signed Bradley Beal.
Yep.
They have James Harden's fat ass.
Yeah.
And they got Kawhi Leonard, and they got my boy Zubac.
Talk about the AARP team.
Oh, yeah. Bunch
Team,
of old men running
not
around.
not person. Team.
I
Can't
think,
wait till they find out they laundered money for all of them.
Oh man.
I mean, look, here's the thing. That James Harden contract is suspect.
Exactly.
That
Yeah.
extension
Not
he signed
like,
is suspect.
and even Beal, like, I get that he didn't do anything when he was in Phoenix, but like,
Well,
you
okay.
could still see someone putting some side money and just paying him really small contract.
So we don't know
Sure,
what the
that
punishment.
side money is called the Phoenix Suns paying him $50 million a year to not be
Not play.
employed.
Correct.
That's what the side money is.
So we don't know what the punishment's going to be with the Clippers. We don't know what Ballmer's going to come down with. We don't know if they're going to take away the All-Star game. But what do we think about the Clippers roster right now?
I mean, I don't think they really had much of a chance. I mean,
They're old.
Yeah, this is the problem. So Chris Paul will play 60 games. Bradley Beal will play 60 games. Kawhi, in the best year, 50 games. Zubac will play 82 because he's a dog. James Harden will play every single game because he's a stat padding loser. This is like a middle of the West is so good this year. Like the West is so good.
Yeah.
They're a play-in team in their best day, and I mean 7 seed play-in.
They're missing the playoffs. In my mind, they're missing the playoffs.
I feel like they're.
Well, actually, that play-in stuff makes it a little bit different. Yeah. They might make the play-in.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot. That's going to be fun to unpack.
It's gonna,
as the year goes on.
Crazy.
It might not be fun to unpack. It's going to be fun to watch, and I am definitely going to follow that guy now because if he's doing straight investigation like sports stuff, that's great. Fascinating.
It's great.
That's fascinating.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to jump into some storylines here after the Kawhi Leonard debacle. We already talked about the Clippers. Let's jump right into the Oklahoma City Thunder. Are they going to own the 2020s? What do we think?
Okay, I brought this up last year I think it was a hot take, but I felt like they had the capability of a Golden State Warriors like dynasty-esque run in them.
Yeah.
Like when you said that, I disagreed, and I stand by it.
You stand by it. That's fine. That's fine. I just feel like, how are you going to beat them?
So I think there's teams that we'll have to see how it plays out this year, but like I think there will be teams throughout this decade at least that will give them a run for their money. I do think there'll be a powerhouse that'll be there that entire time. They'll be one of the like favorites to go to the finals, but it won't necessarily be them that makes it.
This is 5 more years with the Oklahoma City Thunder being at the top, like the creme de la creme.
Well, we're talking like you have to make the finals because if you're talking about Golden State dynasty, they made the finals. You have to be there every year.
Yeah.
There's no missing it. You can't have every other year. You can't have 3 years and then one off. And then 2 years. You make it.
Chet extension, Jalen Williams extension,
it's
Shea
crazy.
Extension.
Those dudes are locked up for what?
All of
5
them are
more
locked
years
in now. Everybody's coming back.
And they have a bunch of first-round picks still coming up that they're going to be trading with people and swapping with people. I don't think they're going to perform as well this year because they're going to be in that slump of young individuals being a little bit too cocky. Oh, we just won the finals last year. We can do it again.
Yeah.
They're going to take a step back.
And if they do that, now, they break things up.
They can break things up. Are they going to be good? Yes. I have them in the I think they're going to make the finals again, but I don't know. I think they're going to go. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs. I think there's going to be some big swings, big time wins, big time losses, like that kind of stuff.
How do the refs react to Shea?
That's the big thing.
We had this whole year of everybody being like, "God damn it, I hate watching Shea play." Will he be the new James Harden?
Yeah,
right.
Game changes just for him.
Right.
Yeah.
Are the refs going to take issue with that and be like, we are going to back off, we are not going to allow him to get all this, or are we just going to see him shoot 20 free throws a game?
I think that makes a huge difference.
It does make a huge difference in their team.
Yep, I agree.
Jalen Williams coming back from wrist surgery. Apparently he messed up his wrist in the second round of the playoffs. Chet put in a hip injury somewhere in the middle of the season. He's definitely going to get hurt with something.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that's a machine, and it's going to keep
chugging. Here's a thought for who might compete with them. What about Houston? Upcoming young team. A lot of talent there.
Now you're speaking my language.
Would you put one of those teams? Would you put Houston up there as a team to beat or team to stop them? Like, who's that next team right now coming into this season? Be like, oh yeah, they have the potential or they have the capability of slowing them down. I don't know if you're going to stop them, but are you going to slow them down?
You need someone to match their pace. I think the Timberwolves could give them a run for their... Like, I'm not saying the Timberwolves will beat them in a playoff scenario, but the Timberwolves have a team built to give them a run for their money.
Yeah. When you said pace, Indiana Pacers, but Haliburton's going to
But
be
that's
gone.
on the wrong side, so you
Oh,
can't
that
stop them
is
from
true.
getting to the finals.
That's the finals, though.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
you're
in the
talking about
finals-
stopping from the finals.
Oh, I
Yes.
thought that's what your question was. I
That
don't know.
was. Yeah,
Okay.
we can go off of that. Yep.
The Rockets need another year, in my opinion, but
They're young.
maybe they could get up there.
That's with Almon Thompson, those
I think
guys,
they
right?
just need the experience.
Yeah. Dude, when you put me on to Thompson last year, dude's nice.
He just fought somebody in a game, and I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
In the preseason?
He did.
What a dog. Did he really?
He beat the crap out of somebody on the Miami Heat. I can't even remember who it was. It was
Gosh,
great.
I love that.
Look, I agree with you completely. The Timberwolves and the Rockets have the matchups to be feisty
That's out of the West,
But
right?
they're not.
out of the West.
Okay.
They're not going to be as consistent as the Thunder will be.
But that is the problem with both of those teams is they don't have the
Need
consistency
a hot streak.
piece.
They need a hot streak at the right time.
Houston, 2 seed last year, lost to the Warriors in the first round.
I think that's an experience thing, though.
That is an
I
experience.
think give them time.
They've got Kevin Durant now, so it's a lot different, and maybe we'll probably
Well,
get
I'm not even like
probably
Kevin
get into
Durant might
Houston.
not be the answer, but like
Okay.
all their guys that are younger, just give them like a couple rounds in the playoffs, and then they'll be ready one day. Just-
The
That's what they
really
need.
the really bad part about it is so as for Houston side of things, Amin Thompson I think matches up extremely well with Shea. I think
Yep.
that's a really really solid matchup.
Yep.
But Sengun does not match up with Chet and does not match up with Jalen Williams. He is.
Could you put Durant in that role
You are asking old man Durant to run around with Jalen Williams
against a
and Chet
toothpick?
Holmgren.
It's fine.
The Houston Rockets went 52-30 last season. They
Yeah.
added Kevin Durant.
I mean, that
they
was
got
the
a
big move.
They got a young team with Kevin Durant on there, and Kevin Durant is still balling. He is old, but man, that dude can still hoop.
But you're asking.
Why
him-
aren't they the
But you're
favorites?
asking him to be a rim protector. You're asking.
You're asking him to play defense.
You are asking
Yeah.
him to be what he was with the Warriors.
Well, how about they go out and find someone to help him as a. I don't know if you put him in your starting lineup or if you like switch him in for just like the Thunder scenarios.
I mean, from Houston's side of things, I love Tyrese and I love Jabari Smith. I love those guys, but there's still a vacuum on defense. Like honestly,
Yeah.
what they need is like PJ Tucker, but not PJ Tucker currently.
yeah.
Like they need somebody who is going to be able to fill a hole defensively in the front court that is going to be able to mess with Chet, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Jalen Williams.
I
Like
seriously
that's what
think
you got to
there's
look at.
potential that you could find someone like that mid-season,
There's
pull 'em in.
there's definitely going to be somebody available that they're
Yeah.
going to be able to.
and you basically keep
Splurge
him as
on.
an opportunity for when you play that series, essentially.
The
Absolutely.
Rockets just dealt Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, right? Are they
Yes.
still on the team?
No, they got traded
They
to
got traded.
Phoenix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're in the glutton Phoenix of
Okay.
terrible guards.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean-
yeah. That's a tough
I
place.
don't
man.
like
Those are
Dylan
two-
Brooks
those are-
anyway, so
those are
send him
two-
to there.
Yeah, it's a tough place.
Defensively, those are two decent guys. Who's going to be replacing those
Good.
guys in the front court?
In the
No,
front,
backcourt. Sorry.
in the backcourt, Dylan Brooks, good defender. Jalen Green, absolute black hole of a person. No way he could stay in front of anybody. Look, they're going to put a lot on Reed Shepherd, who didn't play much last year, was a Kentucky guy, got drafted really high. They just didn't feel like he had it. He was in the G League for the most part. Fred VanVleet tore his ACL
Yeah.
2 weeks ago. He's not going to play this year.
No, he's
I
done.
did not hear that news.
Yep,
That
he
hurts.
gone.
So they're going to have to figure something out as a ball handler.
Yeah.
Because Amin Thompson can't do that. So is KD going to be flowing through the offense
I
with
don't
him?
like that.
That's not a
I don't
not a
like
winning
it.
team.
No.
That's not a team that's going to win because we've all seen that before in
Well, we've
different
seen it even
iterations.
in
OKC
Minnesota.
and well, right? No, it's the same thing. So Houston, I definitely think everybody's really high on. I would definitely say that they would probably be the second seed again. Like
They're out of the West, right?
Yeah,
We're
I-
talking about the West right now
we are.
Yeah.
with
Yep.
Oklahoma City and Houston. Okay.
But to go to the other team that might be able to threaten the Oklahoma City Thunder, our beloved Timberwolves.
Oh, sure.
We lost
I thought you were gonna
Nikhil
say another.
Alexander Walker.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to that man. I love
Yeah.
him.
I like him,
I think
but
he's
I don't
gonna
know that it's going to be that big
I think
of
he's
a-
going to do great things in Atlanta. Very happy for him.
Maybe.
We pushed him a little bit in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
Not really. They kind of kicked our ass, but that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Well, actually, we should probably let's take it back to regular season. There we did.
There we did. We hung with them.
Yes.
The Timberwolves made back-to-back conference finals for the first time in franchise history. If not now, when do you think a championship run is in the future? They have the guy. I'm going to say the guy. They have the guy to build around.
Wait, Garnett's back?
He is going to get his number retired. I really like what Laurie and A-Rod are going to do for him because Kevin Garnett needs to be around the team. The dude is just infectious. I can't understand a damn thing he's saying on his podcast, but it's okay. How do you build around Anthony Edwards, and how do you make a run right now for the championship? Because what I've seen in the preseason, Anthony Edwards isn't fucking around. Like, he wants to win.
Mm-hmm. I think
he is young, but
what's happening?
But he's got that attitude of, hey, I'm going to work. I'm going to go bald. I want to be like Mike. Is he going to be like Mike? Who knows? He's athletic as hell. He did.
Are you disappointed that he, on his awards show this week, gave out White Person of the Year to Timothée Chalamet and didn't consider any of us?
Yeah.
It's
kind of pissed.
We're not even honorable mention.
No.
Yeah. Because he's totally heard of our names before.
Are you guys ready for the atomic bomb?
I'm ready.
Of this podcast?
No.
This early? We're only in the
it.
Western Conference Finals. I mean, we're only in the Western Conference, and you're already going atomic bomb?
Throw it.
The Timberwolves will win the NBA Finals.
Okay. The man's lost his mind.
Is that a hot take?
That is a take.
That is very
That's not
hot
a hot
take.
take.
It is boiling.
I'm still on the Celtics bandwagon. I will put a case of hams on that right now.
Get the board out. We need to.
Celtics.
Where's the board? Where's the thing?
It's not here yet, guys.
We need to.
I am going to get it out.
Down.
I am going to get it out.
Okay, look.
Celtics, Timberwolves, whoever makes it farther in the season, case of hams.
Done.
Okay, deal.
Lock it in. Anyways.
And something will come up later, and I'll end up with the case of hams again.
Yeah, I was going to say
probably.
Somehow Trevor will.
He's
going to
pick Houston.
I think that this is the year for Anthony Edwards. If it's not going to happen this year, it's probably not going to happen because there's so many other guys that are going to be coming up behind him.
Yeah.
I think he has been incredibly focused. He stayed in Minnesota over the offseason.
Yep, saw that.
I like the fit with Julius Randle. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud, but I do. They lost Nickeil Alexander-Walker, but they were able to bring back Nas. We still have Rudy. We still have all these guys. I need Mike Conley to not act like he is playing on disintegrated knees. But
you know that man's never had a technical foul in his history of the NBA.
It's crazy.
We need the Randall we had that was a playmaker, not the Randall that does whatever kind of mess he was doing.
So we're comparing all these teams to Oklahoma City Thunder because they just won it, and they're the team in the West.
They're the team to beat.
They are.
They're the team to beat in the entire NBA.
They are. Where does Minnesota match up? Where do they not match up? And also, does Ant need an MVP caliber season in order for them to get to the finals?
I think he has to be MVP to get it.
I don't think that's true. I think what he needs to do is that role of being the MVP, he has to hit that caliber during the playoff time, and he has to maintain it. And he can't maintain it for 2 quarters. It has to be 4.
He's got to be like Mike.
Yep. He has been a 2-quarter player these last 2 playoffs.
Yeah, it annoys me. I think
and they still get to the
he
Western
needs.
Conference Finals. He can't be a 2-quarter player.
Here's a problem with OKC and how they match up with Timberwolves. They have so many pesky guards that get underneath
that foul you.
I mean, I don't think you're far off.
Yeah.
That I almost said that foul Anthony Edwards. That get underneath his skin. And we have all seen what happens to his playmaking ability when he gets a little bit of pressure. We saw it against Dallas.
That's why I want a ball handler.
And we desperately, everybody in the NBA right now is looking for a ball handler
Correct.
that is not shoot first.
Right, exactly.
Thank you AAU for creating a bunch of demons instead of ball handlers.
Hey, it's going to get even worse. Just wait.
Yeah,
I know.
It's bad.
But that's the problem is all of these pesky guys, and even Jalen Williams can slide up to Anthony Edwards when Randall isn't on the floor. So OKC has a million guys to throw at him. You just have to hope that one more year under their belt, maybe Dante DiVincenzo gets more into his role, can inspire something, and can really go for it.
I know this is sounding like a complainer, but when the refs let things slide, our defense also can do all that.
They can.
Like, we're a little when we get physical for whatever reason, it's very unpredictable whether the whistles are blowing or not.
Right.
But the games that they're not, we crush people.
Yes. 100%. 100%.
So you're saying finals appearance and win for the Timberwolves.
They're going to win.
You're saying MVP season for Ant.
I am.
Okay. All right.
I am.
All right.
I didn't think we were going to send the atomic bomb to Hiroshima this early, but
It's early.
let's send it, baby.
Nuggets packed up Michael Porter's bags, sent him to Brooklyn. They're undoubtedly better, you would think. Is this Jokic's last shot or
Who's
last
better?
chance?
Brooklyn's better, or who are you saying is better?
The Nuggets are better because they packed him up.
Okay.
They packed him up and left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were saying the other way, and I was a little bit nervous here.
I still think Jokic is so into his freaking horses, but man, is that dude a walking triple-double just effortlessly. You can watch a whole game. At the end, they'll put his stats underneath. Hey, Jokic, can I get an interview? Yeah. 25, 14, and 13.
You know who's a threat for
When did he do
everybody?
that?
If you
Where
actually-
did that come from?
Exactly. Yeah.
If the man actually cared about basketball, he's a threat to every team by
My
himself.
goodness. Where are the Nuggets sitting right now in the West?
I still think they're frisky, man. They got
They are.
Jokic. He's the best player in the NBA. He's been the best player in the NBA for 6 damn years.
Dude's a stud.
They're
and
going to
it's
be a
fun
5
to watch.
seed you don't want to meet.
It's
That's
fun
going
to
be the
watch.
thing is they're
Yeah.
not going to be a top 4 seed.
No.
So they're going to be like the 6th seed, and they're going to and look, it's a good matchup for us. It's
Yes,
a good matchup for
we've seen
Timberwolves. So
that.
Timberwolves are 3 seed, they're 6 seed, whatever it is. That's a really good matchup for us. But if it's 4-5 and it's Lakers Nuggets,
Yeah, they're
something
crushing
like
the
that,
Lakers.
I think they beat them in 4.
I do too.
Because Jokic is just that different. You add on to that. So obviously we've seen that Russell Westbrook is a member of the Sacramento Kings.
Is he going to
which
Sacramento?
I don't think we're going to be talking a lot about the
No.
Kings here,
No.
but they may
I'm
be
actually
a
surprised he took 3.8 there because he was getting offered rumored from 14 million from China, but that's a whole nother story.
He
Keep
wanted
going.
to play in the NBA. He did not want to go overseas.
Did he? Okay.
Yes.
So in 2 years he'll go overseas and make 14 million, just sit on the bench.
Good boy.
Good boy.
No, he'll be MVP. He'll put
Yeah,
like
I was
40,
gonna
30, 20 on those teams.
Yeah.
Who did
Dwight
the
Howard
Nuggets
was-
add anyone
They
this
did.
offseason?
So in that trade to Brooklyn, they got Cam Johnson back, who I really,
Alright.
really like
Okay.
and got
Yeah.
underutilized in Brooklyn. Jonas Valanciunas, who big center,
Yep.
great guy that can play those off minutes that Jokic isn't out there. Tim Hardaway Jr. Was with the Pistons last year, big guy. In
He's been a
Dallas.
tough player his whole career, just 6'7" man, yeah.
And Bruce Brown, who was a part of their championship team, left to go to Toronto and was in Indiana.
I'm actually
Float around
curious.
some places. I really think that they're going to be a frisky team, man.
Do you think
I
you
really
could
think
put
they're going to be solid.
Valanciunas out there with Jokic and
Yeah, because
It'd be
Jokic will just be the
interesting.
point guard.
Yeah.
And then you have 2 7-foot foreigners out there
That
just
would be-
wrecking you.
It
a
is
unique
unreal.
twist.
Yeah, I think you can
Jokic can
legitimately
do
run like
anything.
a
It's
semi
harder when
pick
you're
and
playing
roll.
like OKC, who's so fast paced. Like then you have to change things up. But,
Yeah, you're gonna have to play. You would
but
play
against
those
the Lakers,
guys.
you smoke them with that.
Yeah, if you play both of those guys against the Lakers,
Yeah.
I don't know what they would do.
Six-
Like honestly,
60 win team or not?
not 60.
Okay.
For the
Unfortunately,
Nuggets, you're saying?
Yeah.
I
No.
would put them pretty solidly at like 52 though.
I was gonna say 48 to 52.
Like
-ish.
52 and 30 for a record. 51 and
Like
whatever.
right on the border of 50 or right over the border
Yeah.
of 50.
That's the thing. That's their 4 or 5 range.
Yeah.
Like
We
they're
got-
going to be in there a little bit.
We got some over-unders coming to you guys a little bit later. Let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks. They weaseled or manipulated or manufactured their way into the first-round pick. Cooper Flagg is looking pretty darn nice this offseason. And he played at the point guard position the last 2 games.
I don't know if I like that part of it, but
I'm not really digging that part either.
but the rest of it, yeah.
But I don't think it's the right fit. But until Kyrie comes back, I think it's going to work.
So I've actually consulted a witch on this.
Okay. What did this witch say?
Well, I've consulted the witch to make sure that she casts a spell, a curse, more or less, on the Mavericks franchise to make sure that they don't find any success with Cooper Flagg because they don't deserve this. That's what needs to be mentioned every single time the Dallas
The
Mavericks
Dallas
win.
Mavericks
They
don't deserve it, or
this.
Cooper Flagg doesn't deserve
Nico
it.
Harrison doesn't deserve
Nico
this.
doesn't.
Yeah, that's
Okay?
true.
As a Duke guy, I need to root for my boy Cooper, and he's making some of these grown men look pretty bad in the minimal minutes he's playing.
do.
He's pretty good.
Good for him.
So I'm
They
actually
don't
wanna
deserve
see
this.
them. I want to see the Mavericks do okay. I do not want to see Nico have any, like, I get the no Nico success, but like I said before, like last year when we were talking about the trade, I actually think if you could, obviously it's a problem because of the health things we're already seeing, but if you could get a healthy Mavericks, I don't know that they completely lost this trade.
Okay. I'm going to put the over-under at 20 for this.
20 what?
20 and a half. 20 and a half games played.
Okay.
When does the team get pissed at D'Angelo Russell?
Oh, I forgot that.
Oh.
20 and a
Whoa.
half games. You going over or under 20 and a half games
That's
where
why
they're
I'm gonna
like, we
say-
can't fucking
I
stand
don't
you
think
anymore.
this is the year for them because they had too many injuries. They need him out of there. They
Are
need
they going to
Kyrie
get
back.
pissed at D'Angelo Russell, or is D'Angelo Russell going to get pissed because he's not playing the point
It
guard
is
position?
never that problem.
No, yeah.
It is
D'Angelo Russell's
never-
happy anywhere because he'll just grab the ball no matter what and
Exactly.
jack it up.
Exactly. I'm putting it under.
I'm going under.
I'm going under on that. for
Exactly
sure.
20.
I think the Mavericks are going to be a good team.
Are
I
they a
think they're
playoff
gonna,
team?
Yeah. No, I do.
Yeah.
I think if Davis is playing, Kyrie comes back around. I think they're looking at like December.
Yeah, last time I heard.
December, January timeline.
Is Davis healthy right now?
He is.
He is.
He had to have another eye surgery this offseason, but
But
yeah,
he's good.
He almost lost his eyeball, so he has to wear
Yeah.
Kareem. Was it Kareem or Wilt Chamberlain? I don't know. One of
Kareem
those guys
glasses.
wore
Yeah,
glasses.
Should wear
He's got to wear.
bubbles.
Yeah, he's got to wear bifocals for the rest of his career.
Their
but-
injury luck has been bad, though. They've had some
Well, they picked
bad
up the guy
injuries.
that has the worst injury luck, so
They did,
it's kind of on them.
but I think defensively they're going to be a monster.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like they're going to be a tough ass.
They're
team.
long. They're
go-
long.
They're going to be a really
Another
tough team.
I don't want to play later if they're all healthy.
They're a bad matchup for a lot of teams.
Mm-hmm.
But I have consulted the witch, and she is doing her juju. But I said, don't have Cooper Flagg get hurt. That was it.
Yeah.
That was it.
I hope he doesn't. I hope he has a good career. Man, that dude's freaking tough.
I would say they're probably going to be like an 8 seed in
Okay.
the West
Playing game?
playing game.
Okay.
Yep. But make
even
it.
see 7.
They're going to make the playoffs.
Last team in the West. Luka. That trade, 1, shocked the world. 2, Luka's thin Luka. How is
Yeah.
thin Luka or skinny Luka or strong Luka, however you want to think
See,
about it,
That's
how is
what I
he,
did not see coming out of this
how
trade. I
is
didn't see
he
that.
going to change this Lakers team? Because LeBron's LeBron. He's going to get his 25 and 10, and no, 25, 7 and 7, because that's what he's been doing for 24 years now in the freaking league. How long has he been playing?
But the old man has sciatica.
Yeah.
Don't.
But now they have
He's got sciatica. Sam's 90-plus old grandma has sciatica.
I am doing my best to hold back
Oh, man. He's
on
got
all
sciatica.
sciatica comments.
Terrible.
Brown, Rochester, Minnesota. I'll put my elbow in your ass. We'll get that thing worked
I was
out.
going to say.
Come on now.
I mean,
What's Luka going to do this year? New Luka.
I kind of hope to see him like actually have the energy to play both sides a little bit.
Do you think he's going to play a little bit more defense though, or is he
No.
just going?
oh,
I'm just
No.
saying it'd be nice to see. I'm not saying it's going to happen.
but if I said, what if he averages 31 points, 32 points a game, you wouldn't blink at it, right?
And what if he can do
Oh,
a
you wouldn't
fast
care.
break and everything and
Like,
just
really,
play
like-
all the minutes of the game pretty much?
Right. Like,
That's
I think
more than you can ask
I
for.
think it's between Anthony Edwards and Luka for MVP this year.
Yeah. That's,
I think it's between those two dudes to win MVP this year.
How do they match up against the Thunder though?
Not well,
yeah.
No.
That's
Because-
tougher for them.
because this is still the problem with the Lakers. They never got size. Okay, DeAndre Ayton.
I was just going to ask that. So
like, where do you guys
the
sit with
center that
DeAndre
we
Ayton?
said they needed last year is DeAndre Ayton that piece.
no.
No, he's still not because he's never shown that ability to be that guy in Phoenix, not in Portland. I just don't think he's ever going to be it because he is a center that doesn't play defense that wants to put up shots.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he just wants to shoot because besides last year, he was averaging like 14.4
That
points
is the
per game, but on like an
opposite.
outrageous number of shots.
That is the opposite of what the Lakers need. The Lakers need
A rim
DeAndre
protector.
Jordan.
Yes.
They need Tyson Chandler. They
Go
need
get Dwight
Ben
Howard
Wallace.
back from Thailand or wherever
I
he
was
is.
going to say, wherever he's at, Puerto Rico, like,
I don't know.
call him back. Bring him back because I think the Lakers will be fine. I think they'll be a play-in team, whatever. But I think Luka, like,
He has to carry a lot.
I think legitimately,
He's the guy.
if you're not betting on Anthony Edwards to MVP, you're betting on him.
Well, if they get a high seed, that means Luka literally just carried them.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. That means Luka played 78, 77 games this year.
Yep.
And he's averaging 32, 33 points per game, triple-double the whole year, whatever. And the
and
Lakers,
hopefully Edwards beats that somehow.
somehow.
I
somehow.
think Edwards and Luka are both going to be averaging 30-plus points per game.
I hope
Triple
you're
doubles, that's going to be a little bit tough. I bet they're
That'd be
all
nice.
in the range of 30,
Edwards will
8,
not have triple doubles.
38, and maybe like 6.
Man can't even throw a lob to his teammates. Like,
Yeah, that is true. But his teammates can't catch lobs, so that's a whole nother
they're
thing.
30 feet over your head.
We're
That's a
talking
problem.
skinny. We're really gonna just really just gonna go past Zion.
I was just going to get into that. But before we get into that, LeBron, 21st year, right?
Yeah.
I'm a LeBron guy. I like how he plays. I kind of like how he carries himself
Yeah,
on the
you think
court.
he's better than Jordan?
No,
Oh,
I don't.
okay.
I don't. I think all-around player, yes, better than Jordan. Killer instinct, winner, championship caliber team. No, not even
Depends
close.
what you want. Do you want a
Gambler,
scorer?
golfer, no.
Not even close. Billionaire
smoker?
just sitting there watching his Jordan brand go
Space
off.
Jam star.
Oh, yeah.
No.
By far, Mike, on that one.
Yeah.
LeBron's extremely good. What do you think, besides the whole sciatica thing, and I'm not going to get into that, you think he's going to stay in that 24 to 26 points per game range?
Yes.
When is it going to fall off? That's my question. I'm trying to
he's
figure out
dead.
when
Yeah,
is
he's
when is he going to
That
not
is
do that?
accurate.
He's
That man's
go-
going to be retired before that drops off.
He's gonna be 24, 8, and 7.
It's unreal.
24, 8, and 6.
I think he's
25,
going to
8,
wait
and
for the
6, whatever.
U.S. Olympics, and then he's done.
You
Yeah.
think he'll play
He's-
one more time?
He's going to be
Why
40.
not? It's
gonna be in
he's
LA,
going to be
he's got to.
43.
How cool would that be?
He's going
That
to
would
be
be-
43.
He doesn't even have to play the games. He just sits there.
Well, he could do the same thing like Magic did on the Dream Team, where like
Him and
you're a
Bird
part-
both did that.
You're a part of the team, but like whatever.
Yeah.
Like
Well, I think that's what he
LeBron,
will do.
LeBron would be like the first. He's got to be the only guy to ever have like 4 or 5 gold medals.
He has 3 gold medals right now.
So 4 gold medals.
4 gold medals.
Because they fucked up when
Yeah.
they played Argentina.
Yeah.
That's right.
He'll be 43 years old. So we were talking about
I feel
this
like
the
he'll
other
be
night.
fine.
We
I
were
feel
talking
like he'll
about
be
this the other
fine.
night. What 3 players right now, and you only can take 3, and we were debating with 2, are going to be on that 2028 roster that are in the NBA right now? And I'll
Wait, so we're
start.
going with 2? Or did you say 3?
I'm going to say 3. I'm only going to pick 2 because I don't think Kevin Durant's going to be there. I think Curry and LeBron are going to be the Magic and Bird of the 92 team. They were just there, and they played a little bit, but they weren't a part of. They were a part of it. Don't get me wrong, but they're not playing a lot. Who are your 2 guys?
I feel like Ant and Haliburton.
No. Sorry.
Well,
Old guys
it's like
who are
older,
going
yeah.
to
Old
retire
guys.
soon.
Yeah,
because
they'll
we were
retire,
also
right
talking.
after their last
Okay.
hurrah, basically.
Yeah,
Yep.
because we were also just
Yep.
talking. Curry's almost done. Durant's almost done. LeBron's almost
I
done.
don't know how anyone could not. pick
Harden's
LeBron
almost
and
done.
Curry, though.
Westbrook's almost done. Like all these dudes that like we grew up watching, they're almost
Yeah.
done.
Yeah, unless you think LeBron will leave earlier, but like Curry's got to be there. I feel like.
I don't know how it's not just Curry and LeBron.
Yeah,
So the other guy we threw into the mix was Durant.
yeah. I said Durant could still be there.
I feel like
It's not that
he
far
just-
off.
I know.
We're getting close.
I know, but
It really depends on how this year goes with Houston, probably.
I just never know how
Yeah.
like what part of Durant's heart is in it.
Yeah.
Even if it's not in it, I feel like that man loves basketball too much to finally quit.
Yeah. LeBron's going to be there because, again, it's LA. It's 2028. It's in the States. He doesn't have to go anywhere.
His other son will finally be in the NBA.
I was just
But
going to say,
I feel
freaking
like all
Bryce is
those-
going to be in the
all
NBA.
those guys came back to play in France for like the one last ride of it all.
Yeah.
Like that's why they kicked all these young guys off the team,
Eric Spoelstra is going to be the coach.
which I love.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's great. I don't think Kerr should be the coach anymore.
I like Steve Kerr. I like Coach K. I like Steve Kerr. I think it was a good progression.
Tatum.
I think
You don't
Kerr,
think so?
I think Kerr did a lot of questionable shit during the Olympics that
Did
made
you?
me really
Okay.
nervous. Really, really nervous. I
It'll be-
didn't like how he favored those old guys.
It'll be interesting to see who
I think Spoelstra's a lot better.
brings in.
I think,
Okay.
I think Spoelstra's a lot. I think Spoelstra just straight up is a better coach than Kerr is.
Okay.
Like
Kerr was
Done
handed.
a lot more with
I think
people that you wouldn't have ever expected
Eric
to make it far.
Spoelstra has probably made. I think he's made just as many finals as Steve Kerr has.
Well, when
as
him
a
and
coach.
Jimmy Butler can pull a squad of nobodies
2 times.
Two times.
Two times.
As the 8 seed.
Yep.
Or
That's
low. No,
wild.
7
They're
or 8
both
seed.
8.
It's crazy. But no, I am not going to forget about Ozempic Zion.
He looks crazy.
Unreal. He looks almost mad. Not mad.
Yeah, rabid.
Yeah, he looks like a mad
Yeah.
scientist guy who
Yeah,
like
rabid.
he got put into a lab
Yeah.
and said, "Hey, we're going to make you lose 70 pounds and let's see what happens."
They put him in a dehydrator. Like
Hopefully
it's
that was
crazy.
hopefully
looking
that was
at
some
him.
venison because dehydrated venison is good.
It's solid.
It
That bitch
is.
That bitch
You're
is
right.
very skinny.
Yeah, he's extremely skinny.
Like he might not be able to windmill dunk.
Yeah, he pulled off a nice like 360 something in preseason. I was like, "Ooh, that's nice."
Look, it doesn't do anything for the Pelicans really, because the
No.
Pelicans are going to stink.
Pelicans are
Yeah.
not going to be good.
But it's crazy to me that it's taken him this long to like, and I'm hoping that's not Ozempic. I'm
Do you
hoping
think
that
he's got that Kawhi Leonard Ozempic sponsorship money?
I feel like it had to be like
Could you imagine during the NBA season you see an Ozempic commercial and Zion just like shoving this thing into his tummy?
My gosh.
Oh my god, I would die. I would die. Look, he plays in New Orleans. You know
Yeah.
how many pots of gumbo I'd be putting down a week if I lived down there? How many crawdad's I've been sucking down?
Gumbo is so good.
Are you
I
kidding?
mean,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
really got to be
My
that like
gosh.
he knew his career was like toast if he doesn't get his crap together.
Well, I think he had stuff in his contract where if he didn't make weight, that they could like start taking things away.
He did, but there's no way it was that extreme. That,
Probably
like,
not.
Oh, in the next few months, by the way, you have to lose.
Hey, he
all
had
your
his
weight.
he had his fun last year with McDonald's and chicks and whatever else he was doing in New Orleans. Who knows?
He was up to no good last year with the
Oh
ladies.
boy. Storylines in the West are done. We kind of went on a little tangent there because that's really where a lot of the teams are with Oklahoma City, Minnesota, Denver's still a little scrappy. Let's get into the East, fellas. What do we got? What are your hot takes on the East? Not even hot takes. What are your
the hot
takes?
take is bleh.
What are your
I was gonna
takes?
say.
What are your takes on the East to start, and then we'll jump into some headlines.
Well, I said my take.
It's just a graveyard.
You just
Yeah.
threw up over there, Trevor?
Yeah, the East is gross.
Like honestly, it's like a spin a wheel and whatever team it lands on.
It's like spin the bottle as a high school
Yeah, whatever team
boy.
it lands on can lose the finals.
You're over
Yeah,
at you're
honestly.
you're over at your first sleepover and you're playing spin the bottle. It's like, oh, that landed on the Celtics. Oh, okay, that landed on this team. Okay,
Maybe we'll get some weird streak from someone that does something similar
Like-
to the Pacers.
Like
I don't
if
know,
I
but-
threw up the Milwaukee Bucks and I was like, yeah, they're gonna lose they're gonna lose in the finals. You wouldn't be like, all right,
yeah.
sure,
pretty much, yeah,
yeah,
if
no,
you say
dude,
so.
that makes sense.
Some big time injuries to some big time players in the East. Jayson Tatum,
Yeah, we don't need him back.
big time injury. Achilles gone. Tyrese Haliburton, Achilles gone. He did that in the finals.
Bring him back.
That's effectively removing the Celtics and the Pacers from title contention. Who slides into that top spot? Now, I will say this.
That's not necessarily true.
Jason Tatum has been doing rehab 6 days a week for the last however many months. I haven't heard about Haliburton yet, but he also did his injury a little bit later than Jason Tatum,
Yeah, like 2 months later.
2 months later.
Personally, I think without those guys, those teams are still maybe the top because that's just the East really just doesn't have anything going.
Yeah, I would say those two teams are the top teams in the East. I know the Celtics just cleared
smirking. What are
$310
you
million
thinking over
in cap space with the trade for Holiday, or they traded away Holiday, and who else did they get rid of? They got rid of another guy. I can't remember. I should know. I'm a Celtics guy. But they got some space to do some.
Well, I still got Derek White. He's going to be the star of the team.
Dude, Derek White's putting up some numbers this offseason.
Jaylen Brown might shoot the ball 30 times a game.
He just wrecked his hamstring.
He'll be fine.
He will be fine.
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He's got God on his side.
Yeah, he does.
Derek White, hero ball.
Let's start with the team that blew up last playoffs. The absolute, what'd you call them, Matt, at the beginning of the season?
They were a fire sale team.
They were an absolute fire sale and had the best record in the NBA. They made it to the playoffs.
So we just need to know who's the fire sale this year,
Who's the
Matt.
fire
wanna
Before
bet
we
on
get into the
them.
fire sale, they shit the bed. What are they going to do this year? How is Cleveland looking right now?
I just don't feel like anybody can really get behind them, man. Like, they might be the 1 seed again.
Yeah, I agree.
They might be the 1 seed again. They brought a lot of people back.
Well, they're also a team built perfectly to beat all these bad teams in the East.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, they're going to have a crazy
Absolutely.
record. Their only
Absolutely.
three competition. Their only competition is Indiana and Celtics,
Right.
and
When
those
they
will
go
be
to the
good
West.
games.
Right.
Well, yes, the West. I'm talking about the East.
They brought in Lonzo Ball. That do anything for you guys?
No,
No.
Okay.
he's
mean,
only
I
going to be
guess it's at
playing.
least,
He's only like allowed to play like 20 minutes a game.
Yeah, his legs
Why?
are like
Because of his
legitimately
knees.
destroyed,
What's wrong
right?
with his knees? That it's
Well,
that
he
bad.
wore those Lonzo Ball 2 shoes that his dad absolutely wrecked his legs in, and then he got hurt a bunch of times. Honestly, I think he's got like a 25-minute cap on minutes this year.
I feel like you can just chalk Cleveland into a 53-54 win team. They're going to be the number 1 seed in the East.
Okay.
Donovan Mitchell, I hope he keeps playing like an MVP candidate.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is fun to watch when he's
Yeah, he could be up there
balling.
with.
But I can't ever trust them in the playoffs.
Okay.
I can't. I won't
if
do
he
it
could
again.
be consistent, he could be up there to compete with Luka and Ant.
Yeah, if he could be consistent,
Yep.
which has been his entire career problem.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Darius Garland,
I
Jared
mean, that's
Allen,
Edwards.
He
problem.
disappeared in the
Evan,
playoffs
Evan
last year.
Mobley, all four of those guys, it has always been a, God, if you could just do the same thing you do against the Charlotte Hornets in January on a Wednesday
Yeah.
as
At a
you
f-
do against the Knicks in the playoffs,
Yeah.
you guys might have something.
Well, Donovan Mitchell did do that in the playoffs.
Donovan
but-
Mitchell did that.
Yeah, but the rest did not.
Nobody else did.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell scoring 40 points a game, and
He was consistent in
yeah,
that playoff.
he was killing them.
What about the Knicks?
It's an easy.
Oh, I
It's
kinda
another
forgot about
easy
the
thing.
Knicks.
Like I just think the Knicks, they're going to be good. The whole Tom Thibodeau thing is still super weird. I can't believe they fired him, like that, and they hired Mike Brown to replace him. Which this is now his second stint with them, and he got fired from the Kings, and
Is it really?
yeah,
With the Knicks?
with the Knicks.
I knew he was with the Kings.
It's going to be very strange. They have little to no cap flexibility. They have Jordan Clarkson and Gershon Yabusele. Malcolm Brogdon, who
Yeah.
they signed, literally just retired yesterday. So
Saw that.
they're just going to be thin.
That's so crazy.
They're going to be thin again.
Do
They'll
you
still do good,
think
though.
Tom Thibodeau's style of play caused them to go a little bit further in the playoffs? Just the amount of minutes they've played all year?
To make them go further
or
or to
you're
run
saying
into a wall.
Run into a wall.
I mean, I definitely think to make them go further in the regular season.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like, they gutted out wins. Again, those random January Charlotte games where they had to gut out a win, absolutely. But you can't play Josh Hart 48 minutes a game for 70
The
games.
problem is, I don't think they have an option.
No, they
That's
didn't.
the other problem.
No, this,
So, like-
and that's the problem. And I think Clarkson and I think Yabusele will help out with that a little bit.
Yeah, this year might be a little bit.
But if Mitchell Robinson misses time again, that is a massive hit to their defense.
Right.
If if OG Anunoby, if Josh Hart, if Jalen Brunson, all these guys have to be perfect, and they're never perfectly healthy.
yeah,
And that is their story. So more than just like what was Tom Thibodeau doing and not doing last year, which I thought was always kind of the strangest thing. I never thought like the way that he plays the way that he expects his team to play basketball is sustainable. We saw that in Minnesota, we saw that in Chicago,
Yeah.
we saw that with the Knicks. I think it has to come down to, is Jalen Brunson going to actually play all these freaking games?
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to be an MVP candidate? Is Cat going to be able to sustain things enough? Are they really going to have to sign Taj Gibson again to shore up their power forward spot? Like these are all the things that I'm more looking at of like, I just don't think they're deep enough.
yeah. So you
Miles
think it's gonna
McBride
come
is
to health
great,
issues.
but like You can't play him more than 15 minutes a game.
So in an ideal world, they keep all their players extremely healthy. How do they do?
They make the finals.
They make the finals?
Okay.
Yeah. I would pick them out of the East.
All right.
Over Cleveland? Even a healthy, consistent Cleveland?
Yes. I would think that if
Where'd they get to last year? Did they make the Eastern Conference Finals?
Yeah. Yes.
Against
lost
Indiana.
To the Pacers.
They lost to the
They lost to the
Pacers.
Pacers.
Yeah.
If you tell me at the end of the year, Brunson plays 70 games, Cat plays 70 games, Josh Hart is around 75, whatever. Like, they're really big guys. OG Anunoby, 70 games, whatever. I think they're a finals team. And they're not playing like 39 minutes, 40 minutes a game kind of crap.
I actually agree with you. I think Cleveland still takes the number 1 spot in the conference, and the Knicks win the playoff series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah. As much as I would hate to see the Knicks in the finals.
Yep.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Dame Lillard experiment is over in Milwaukee. They added some bench depth. Giannis and that squad. You can let me know who they added, but can that squad compete in the East? What do you think?
So they brought over Myles Turner from Indiana.
Okay.
Which
is a
was-
good pickup.
Which was apparently quite a contentious thing because the Pacers and the Bucks hate each other. I don't know if anybody else knows.
It's a good pickup.
But they hate
Myles
each other
Turner
quite
was
a bit.
tough in the finals last year.
Their
He
bench
was, but he
guys.
fits that system well.
Yeah.
Their bench guys: Cole Anthony, Amir Coffey. Shout out University of Minnesota.
Yep.
And Gary Harris for bench depth. I mean, here's my problem. I think Giannis could win MVP again this year. Like
Okay.
I'll even
Sure.
throw him into the mix of like
If he can stay healthy.
if
but
he can
yeah.
stay healthy. They have Doc Rivers as their coach, who
Cursed.
is the
But
Sean.
you're the same witch person. Definitely cursed him.
Doc Rivers
Yeah,
is the
have you
Sean
talked to the witch on
Payton
that one?
of the NBA.
Yeah, sure.
Where I'm
Fair
like,
enough.
Ooh, that's a good comparison.
That
Yeah.
dude won one finals one time, and now he gets to dine out on that.
He's just bouncing around from
and he
team to
gets to
team.
bounce around all over the place and act like he is the god of NBA coaches.
Yeah.
And it is shocking how bad of a coach he actually is. Just like Sean Payton and the Denver Broncos right now. Watch a game and you will wonder a million different things about why they play the way they do. Anyways, there's still rumors floating out about Giannis and possibly getting traded. And he had some weird things to say about how when his NBA career is done, he will never come back to the United States. And his entire family has now moved back to Greece.
Yep, they're all in Athens.
His wife and his kids,
Yep.
which will absolutely affect the way that they played. They signed Alex Antetokounmpo.
They have all 3 of the brothers
They've
in
got-
the system now. I don't
they-
know if they're all on the team, but they're in the
Yeah,
system.
I'm sure Alex will get dropped down again. But Thanasis is back on the team
Yeah.
and everything like that. So they're doing everything they can to keep Giannis happy. I just don't think this Bucks team is anywhere close to what they were even 2 years ago now.
No.
Even pre-Damian Lillard trade.
I think that was their best time is pre-Damian Lillard.
Yeah. I don't see I don't think they have it. But
No.
again, the East is bad. They'll probably be a 4 seed.
Oh, yeah.
They'll probably be a
I don't
4
know
or 5
how they would
seed.
drop farther than that,
No.
really. Like, who would they lose to?
That
True.
we have some of these teams that maybe they might lose to that are coming up here.
Let's
Yeah.
jump to a podcast favorite. The Orlando Magic.
Man,
we were a tad
we
off
love the
last
Magic,
year.
baby.
Tad off
we
last year.
love the Magic, baby.
41-41 with an early injury to Jalen Suggs.
Hey, if I was right, well, what was that last year when I said it? That they were 2 years away? This is their year.
You
Come
think?
on.
This is the year,
no,
baby. You
think?
I don't actually think. No, not anymore. But
41-41 and even 500 last year, or an even split other games. Podcast favorite, as you guys can hear if you've tuned in for the last year and a half. Where are they at? Jalen Suggs is coming back. He's healthy. Yep.
He's good to go. They traded 4 first-rounders for Desmond Bane.
Yep. Saw that.
Which, when I say that,
decision,
just sounds incredibly insane because there's no way he's valued at that. I just don't think... Okay, I'm not the biggest Desmond Bane fan.
he is really good. I do not like him that much. But
Okay.
Where is he coming from again?
Memphis.
Oh.
So, Desmond Bane, he is going to average 22 a game, 23 a game, something like that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay, how's that going to fit with Paolo? That's our shining boy. Our shiny boy
I
Paolo
don't know.
needs to be the LeBron of the Orlando Magic.
Right.
So
Yeah.
when are we going to get the Paolo experience? When are we going to this is the actual problem is
Yeah.
they don't know how to run a fucking offense. That was evident last year.
Well, they haven't
watching
had
them play.
anyone besides him the last year and a half. They
got
double and triple team him.
Franz Wagner, who is supposed to be
Franz.
their very big guy down
Yeah.
there, had the worst ability to finish at the rim last year.
Oh, he was
the
bad.
worst.
He had
The
one of
last
the worst.
the last.
Yeah, he had one of the worst shooting percentages inside the lane.
He was awful.
Ooh.
Okay, that guy's gonna get paid like $50 million a year, like next year.
It's unreal.
Like we got to see it. Franz, Paolo, Desmond Bain, Jalen Suggs, amazing defender. I think could be a defensive player of the year guy some year. Like we got to see it. We got to see it. Why can't you run a fucking offense? You've not been able to run an offense for multiple years now. And last year we were all duped
Yeah.
to thinking that they might be able to do it because it's another year of Paolo. And what did we have?
Nothing.
Injuries.
Injuries.
Yes.
Injuries.
But they just
Paulo
can't
got hurt
score.
too. No, they can't.
Right.
They score like 80 points a game. They
Yeah.
score like they're playing the fucking New Jersey Nets.
Paulo can score, but when you have one player scoring, NBA team is going to put two guys on you.
Absolutely.
Or scheme for that and be like, oh, yeah, we're going to just stop you. Go get your 25. Who cares? And then no one else can score.
But the same thing is like the Milwaukee Bucks, right? If the Orlando Magic are the 4 seed, you wouldn't be shocked. You'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Sure.
Yeah.
Orlando Magic, Milwaukee Bucks, first round playoff matchup.
Ooh,
those games are
that'd
going to
be
be the 70s. They're not going to crack the 80s.
Damn.
Giannis is going to have 34.
It's like basketball from the 60s.
Like this is like that's how bad it's going to be.
Yep.
So no, I'm not going to go as crazy on the Orlando Magic as I did last year.
Okay.
No.
Last year I said they were going to be the 2nd seed.
We did. We were
I
high.
went nuts on
I-
the Orlando
we
Magic.
were
It'd be
I-
awesome
high
if they
on
somehow
the
do
Orlando
it.
It'd be
Magic
great.
last year.
I would love it. I would absolutely love it.
We were high.
I'd be happy
on
to
them.
be wrong, but they're not going to be anywhere near as good as we hoped.
No. Not at
Detroit was a fun story last year, 2024-2025 season.
They're still young and upcoming.
They
so
are.
it'll
all.
be
Got some
fun.
frisky boys.
They are. What do you think the team's going to be doing this year? We can't bet the under anymore.
Better than last year, and that's it.
Okay. They made the playoffs.
Yeah,
they
well,
did.
I'm not
They did.
saying-
Six,
yeah.
no, playing game.
They ended up playing the Knicks in the first round.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I think they were the 6th seed.
They won a couple games too.
I think they could again. It depends on who their first round matchup is.
They might be better than our Magic.
They might be.
Yeah.
If Detroit and the Magic played, I would probably take Detroit.
I have no idea at this point. I would just say it's a toss-up. Throw my money somewhere.
Do you like Paolo or Cade more?
I was going to say Cade
Like
Cunningham.
potential or right this very second?
Right this moment.
I like Cade still.
I would
Yeah.
go with Cade as
Cade
well.
Cunningham is the guy. Can he elevate to that possible MVP status for that team to push them further into the playoffs? That's the big question.
Not this.
They're not going to make it.
not
to the,
this year.
They're not going to make it to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
But can he elevate his game again to get them further?
Yes.
I would think so. Here's the problem. So Jaden Ivey just had another knee surgery. So it looks like he is not going to be quite ready for the season to start. The people that are around Cade Cunningham right now are not the greatest.
I was gonna say I don't know if
He
it's
doesn't
him
have
that
the
needs to be
support.
elevated. Like he's doing a very
But
good
I mean,
job.
taking
like-
Cade from like a 23-point game to like a 27
But you know what helps you do that when you have other people.
when you have other teammates.
Yeah.
To be able to, that's still the problem with him. And
That is true.
last offseason, I was kind of thinking like maybe they're a Kevin Durant team. Like maybe that's an elevation for the team that could probably work for them.
Yeah.
But I took it back and I was like, no, they need like an Anthony Simons, who very funny got traded to the Celtics, and I was like, you got to be fucking
Yeah,
kidding
buddy.
me. He got traded to the Celtics, but I just think that he could get there someday to be like the top scorer out of the East or something like that.
I agree, but I still think he's not making it through the playoffs without them finally figuring out how to surround him with some talent.
I think Cleveland and the Knicks are always going to be a problem for them.
Yep.
I just think the Cavs and the Knicks match up with them so well and have so much more experience. And that Pistons-Knicks series was awesome. It was absolutely incredible. I just don't think they're ready for it.
Right.
I don't think they're ready for it.
Okay.
No.
All right. let's talk about a team who completely went all in, as all in can go. The Atlanta Hawks traded for Porzingis, went from the Celtics to Atlanta, and then Nickeil Alexander-Walker. What's Atlanta doing? Are they able to now take the limelight off of Trae a little bit, not have him play so much defense? Like, what's going on there?
No, because one guy's injured and the other guy's not going to do that much to take Trae's attention away.
I mean, that's part of the problem is just injuries have really, really hurt this Atlanta team. Like, Jalen Johnson last year was one of my favorite players to watch when the first quarter of the season started, but then he got hurt and missed the rest of the year. Dyson Daniels, Defensive Player of the Year. Love that boy. Porzingis, obviously a great defender. Nickeil Alexander-Walker is not a slouch. They have Zach Richache, who was the first overall pick a couple of years ago. They've got some fun dudes on that team.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like Atlanta. This year, man. They made the Eastern Conference Finals like a few years ago with Trae as their best guy.
Yeah.
Maybe they have enough defensive guys on the floor to take away that pressure from Trae.
But do you think they lose points with? Well,
Jalen Johnson is a really good scorer.
That's true.
Jalen Johnson and Trae are the liabilities.
Yeah.
Okongwu, Porzingis, Dyson Daniels, they kind of fill in that defensive gap.
Who are not that bad of scorers.
Richache is fine, like, as a defender, but he's just this really long, lanky, like, kind of like Bambi running around out there. But like, showed some flashes sometimes. Like,
are there other moves that they need to make to shore up that roster? They've made 2 good moves. Are there other moves they need to make that next step, though?
They don't have a lot left because they messed up with the...
What else can they do?
They messed up with the DeJounte Murray trade a few years ago, and they had to basically pay New Orleans to take him.
Mm-hmm.
They make these trades for Porzingis and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and now there's not a lot of draft capital left. So unless they trade Trae... And be like Jalen Johnson, here's the keys to the kingdom here.
Yeah,
which I don't think Jalen Johnson's quite ready for that yet.
I don't think he is either, but I think that's the right move. Well, okay, I'll give it. Give him this year.
That's a hot
but
take.
I really think that's actually the right move, and I think it has been for a couple of years.
That's steamy.
I love Jalen Johnson. I know what you're saying.
Well, I'm not even necessarily making. I mean, yes, because you have him now, make him your guy. But like, a couple of years ago, I'm not even saying that he's the guy to go forward with. I'm just saying, like, your Trae Young stuff, move on.
I'm right there with you. I've never been that big of a Trae fan. I think it was fluky that they made the Eastern Conference Finals a few years ago.
They only made it because Uncle Al was there.
Yeah.
You know, that happens.
Where is he now? He's somewhere.
Uncle Al is with the Warriors.
Oh yeah, he's going to be bombing some threes with Curry.
Oh, boy.
He's the new splash bro.
There's quite an intentional reason why we didn't talk about them for the West.
Hey,
both
Currys are over there.
Jimmy Butler doubtful for the first game of the year.
Doesn't matter. Al Horford's there.
It doesn't matter. Plus, you got Buddy Hield over there too. But continue with Atlanta.
But I think the Hawks are going to be a team that can elevate to a certain level.
All right.
And honestly, as it would stand, I would probably say Cleveland, Knicks, Atlanta, Bucks, Detroit, and then from there on down.
Got it.
I think, yeah, that's fair. I don't know. Those 3 to 6 are all, just change them however you want. It doesn't, I don't know.
Here's the thing. February rolls around. Trae Young is hurt. Jalen Johnson is hurt. Like, all that kind of... Kristaps is not playing very much because he's got a virus again.
He's out with a calf infection.
You know, whatever. Yeah, he's got a big hangnail that's just pussing and oozing all over the place. Like, that's the thing. But I do like... I just like that team. I like that team, what they've kind of built.
You like the thought of what they can be.
Exactly. Dyson Daniels is the man. Quinn Snyder is their coach. I loved him in Utah. I thought he got a raw deal.
That's Matt's new Orlando.
Honest to God, they are. They are my new Orlando is Atlanta. They are.
They might have the exact same records.
For real. Yeah. For real.
I'm excited NFL's going on right now, but man, I'm excited basketball's back.
Yeah,
I
And
think
now
it's a
we're-
good time of the year.
I
when
think
you get
I'm going to
both.
dive. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into just like the NBA as a whole because I've been a big time
Are
Celtic.
you going Washington Wizards now? Or?
No. I'm not following any other teams. I'm going to just watch games that are on or have them on in the background so I know what's going on. Been a Celtics guy. I like the Celtics. Timberwolves, I'll watch them. I like how Ant plays. But I think I'm just going to dive into them as a whole. So
Dive into that hole, buddy.
I'm going to dive into that whole
Dive into that hole.
head first. Those are some pretty decent storylines for the year. I think we're off to a rip-roaring start. The NBA is back. When's the first game? Is it the
Tuesday.
first real
21st.
season game?
Tuesday.
21st?
Yeah.
Deal. Go Celtics. Go Wolves. Until
Wolves.
they meet
Wolves back.
in the
Hey.
finals.
Wolves back, brother.
Yeah.
Wolves back.
Wolves
Wolves back. You going to be wearing your hat throughout the year?
Hell yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
Hell yeah.
I got one more question. Are there any other storylines that you guys can think of, players, teams, coaches, organizations, that you are excited about? And you don't need to get too deep into it because we got all season to talk about the NBA. That is coming up in this 2025-2026 season. Like something that's popped into your head like, oh yeah, this guy or this coach or this team. What do you
Yeah.
got?
Will Kevin Love be the best player on the Utah Jazz this year?
Oh, man. He could be.
Yeah, there's
He could
signs.
be.
There's
He
signs.
could be. Is that where he's playing?
It is.
I didn't know he was signed.
As excited as people are for the Utah Jazz.
No, honestly, the place that I'm looking at the most this year is like a potential implosion. And it's funny we bring up Spoelstra. I don't know what the Miami Heat are gonna do.
Perform a miracle. That's what they keep doing.
Hey,
I don't know what the Miami Heat are gonna do.
Matt just said it. You know where they're going to make it to next year?
The finals.
Yeah.
The finals.
The finals.
Lock it in.
Lock it in.
Well,
just,
the regular season will be bad.
$10.
but Yeah.
$10 on the Miami Heat to make it to the finals.
I just wonder if in around Christmas time, Bam Adebayo starts to get a little punchy.
Hey, his wife just won a third NBA championship. So.
His girlfriend, they're not married.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
Right.
Sorry.
No, I think, and that's a big team if they implode and they start selling off some pieces like Tyler Hero or
Yeah.
Bam Adebayo, Hawkes even.
Jimmy. Yeah, if Jimmy wants out, but who knows?
Jimmy is on the Warriors.
And he's gone.
Oh, shoot.
Do
Jimmy
you
is
want to try,
on
do you
Warriors.
want to try that again?
He wanted out way quick.
No, I don't want to try that again.
You
That's
don't wanna
going to
try
stay in because it's been a ham/yeehaw/tequila kind of night. So we're going to get into our over-unders, and Matt
They have
is going to...
Pascal.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, shoot, it's Moscow. Man, I'm all over the place.
He's all over the place. Trevor, did you have a storyline? Like a
Yeah, what do you got, Trev?
Well, you really love the Washington Wizards.
Oh, yeah.
Like
No.
How about this?
No, he likes the Philadelphia 76ers for
That's
Joel
true.
Embiid.
That's
If
true.
they do good, I will
Okay.
not enjoy it.
Philadelphia 76ers playoff team, yes or no?
Probably, unfortunately. They got to be like a...
I'm getting a scrunched yes
Yeah,
over there.
he-
Like,
they're gonna be a
be like a
playoff team.
6 seed or something.
And you know what?
It's
We're
gonna
going to
be
watch
annoying.
every single one of those games, and Trevor's just going to sit here with his drink in hand, just absolutely pissing and moaning because
I'll be
Joel
like,
Embiid...
I don't trust the process.
because Joel Embiid's over there
Process doesn't
dropping
work.
30 and 10 a night.
What would make me even more mad is if they somehow magically won the finals.
God, that'd be...
Or
that'd
even
suck.
made the finals. Let's not even consider the East winning the finals.
I
but, like,
I was gonna say, I don't know.
Sorry.
Maybe just
Making the
maybe just
finals,
back
is that
up.
more
Maybe
reasonable?
just back that up a little bit.
that would upset me.
That
very
would be
much.
horrible. We are going to do something fun this year with the over-under so we can keep track throughout the year. Maybe do a quarterly season check-in. I'm going to let Matt take that away right now on what we're going to do and how we're going to do it throughout the year. Go ahead, buddy.
So we've got some over-unders here on total win totals. So these are set by FanDuel. So if people have beef with it,
Sorry, I'm a DraftKings guy.
if you're a
Sponsor
DraftKings
us.
guy, you listen. If DraftKings sponsors us, I will go to DraftKings only. Underdog, whatever, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I'm a simp.
You just want to put your money into a place that you can get money back.
Exactly. Because that's
Exactly.
how gambling works.
Yes.
You put money in, you get money back.
Yes.
Anyways,
Hopefully.
so we got some
Every now and
over-unders here for win totals, and we kind of thought that it would be fun to do some locks. So here's the deal. Each person has 3 locks. We cannot pick the same teams. So by that, Atlanta, we say the win total, and if Trevor feels
I
very,
really
very...
want to just because of what
If
you
Trevor feels very,
Just
very...
steal it from Matt.
No, I want to lock it low.
Low.
If Trevor feels very passionate and says, I'm going to lock it in as an under for their win total, then that is something that we're going to be keeping track of throughout the whole entire season. And whoever has the most locks that are successful, so let's say Trevor goes 3 for 3,
Obviously.
you and I go 2 for 3, or more realistically, 0 for 3 for us two versus, for the survive this pool.
Does he get 2 racks of hams then?
He gets 2 racks of hams.
Dang.
So everybody's bringing a rack of hams to the party.
The worst part is it's going to end up right here anyway.
And the best
Taylor wins.
The
no matter
best
what.
part is
That's
it's going to end up in the Peterson household.
That's a
and
nice
just
looking.
fine.
That's
So-
a nice looking fridge over there.
Yeah.
So we're going to keep track of this a little bit differently than we have in years past. We're going to have some locks, and remember this, and we're gonna get started with the Atlanta Hawks at 46.5.
I'm
going under.
I'm going over.
And
Under.
I really want to lock it, but I'm not going
I'm
to.
not locking
I'm
it.
going to go over.
Under.
I think they're 47.
You know what? With how
48.
confident you are, I'll just.
Are you locking it?
You're going to lock it
shits
in.
and giggles. I'm going to lock in
Okay.
Atlanta under.
All right.
I'll put a T. You're locking him. I'll be the TU. So Trevor.
Just so I can rub it
under.
in Matt's face if it
Okay.
goes the
There
right
we
way.
go.
All right. Celtics 40.5. I am going to go over,
Over.
and I'm going to lock.
You're gonna lock that?
I'm going to lock that in. I think that team is still solid.
I was gonna say I should just make all mine risky because you guys have paid me so many hands
Matt,
cases
That's true.
already.
Over.
Yep.
I'm gonna go under there.
Okay.
Really?
Trevor,
Yeah.
I said over.
you
I'm gonna
went
go
over as
under.
well.
Yeah.
40.5. They need to go
That's
41 and
low.
41.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking in.
You have
Yep.
very little faith in your team.
No.
Just checking in.
In a
They're.
very bad conference.
I know, but they're.
Yeah.
They got some stuff going
All
on
right.
now.
All right.
Brooklyn Nets 20.5.
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Under.
I don't
Yeah.
know how they could pull this.
Not confident enough to lock it in just
No,
in
no,
case
no.
that they
No.
play in
No,
the
no, no.
East. But the Charlotte Hornets, the team I probably hate the most, 26.5.
Under.
Wait,
Guys,
do you
this
want to
is
make your
easy.
bet right about like all the combination of the bad teams too again?
Ooh, no, I don't want to do that bet. I don't want to do that
I already
bet.
won that
failed
one.
that one off.
I already
think
won that
I
one.
lost that one real bad because of the Cavs.
You got wrecked.
Bulls 31.5. Under.
Under.
Cavs 56.5.
I'm gonna lock that at under.
Okay.
I think it's under as well, but I think it's going to be like 53 or something for 3.
I'm gonna go TAU. So Taylor under.
I'm gonna go over.
You're going over 56.5.
They just got to get to 57. That's
No.
all they got to get to.
Well, Taylor has it locked anyway, so.
Yep.
All right, we got Mavs 40.5.
I'm going over,
Over.
and I'm locking
Yeah,
that in.
You beat me to it.
Over.
I'm locking that in.
Yeah, that's a good bet.
I'm locking that.
41
bad boy in
wins.
there.
That's all they got to get.
That's all they need.
What'd you say, Trevor?
Oh, I said over.
You said over on
Yeah.
that one. All right.
So I got okay. So here we go. Matt has 2 left. I have 1 left. Trevor has 2 left.
Okay. And we haven't even gotten through that many teams.
No, we haven't.
All right.
We're like, get them out of the way.
Nuggets 53.5.
Under.
Under.
I'm gonna go under as well.
But I don't.
That's
Well-
51.
I'm kind of tempted to lock that one because I really don't think they're going to do that great in the season. They're going to be a threat in the playoffs, but I don't want to lock it.
Okay. Pistons 45.5. I'm gonna go over.
I'm going under.
Under.
Okay.
I think they got one more year before they get over that.
Warriors 45.5.
Under.
Under.
Under as well.
Ooh, this one's interesting.
Uh-oh.
Rockets 55.5.
Under.
Over.
I'll go over. But I'm not locking that.
I'm not
just
locking
over,
it
yeah.
either.
I'm going under.
I'm not liking it either.
You want to lock your last one
I'm
there?
not locking in the last one.
They were very close to that win total last year.
Look at this next one. Sorry. I'm looking ahead.
I'm putting
The Pacers 37.5.
I'm putting over on that one.
Over.
I'm going to say over as well because Pascal Siakam still exists on that team.
You know
Pascal's
what?
something.
I'm going to keep on my what I said of risky-ish ones, and I'm locking that.
Okay.
At over?
He's locking
Yeah.
an over.
Trevor's taking an
I have,
over.
I love my Pacers. I'm now a fan of
I'm
them
going to
after
go
the last 2
TO
years.
on that.
Clippers 47.5.
Under.
Under.
That
so
is a-
hard under.
That is an under, and I'm going to lock that in.
You're locking that in?
I think, as we talked about at the top of this episode, that Kawhi thing is going to be a problem.
We all have one left, fellas.
Okay, Lakers 49.5.
Under.
Under.
I'm going to say under. I don't feel good about it. I think it's 49 wins.
Okay.
Grizzlies 39.5. I think that's under. I don't think they make the playoffs again.
I'm going to go under. Is Ja still on that team?
Jaws still exists.
Yeah. No,
I'll
that's
give them
under.
over,
Oh, you're going to give them over.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
but not by a lot.
Okay. Heat 39.5.
I don't know how.
Trevor?
I don't know. It's Eric
Trevor?
Spoelstra. He might come out and play by himself.
I'm going to say
But it's
under.
Under, yeah.
I'm going to go over
right.
because Matt said that they're not going to perform well this year.
Okay,
That is a good
that's
point.
A good
I gotta
point.
go over.
I'm
too.
going
But
over.
I'm not
going over.
locking
I'm not
it.
locking it in. But
Yeah.
Bucks 42.5. I'm going to say over.
Over.
Taylor? Oh,
Under.
wow. Okay.
Under. They're a mess.
Timberwolves 49.5. I'm going to go over for that one.
I'm going to go over.
I think it's really close to right, so I'll go over though.
You Minnesota? You no locking it? Locking it? No.
No.
Okay.
Have some guts.
Pelicans 29.5. I'm going to go under.
Under. I'm going
over,
under.
but
I'm going
it's going to
under.
be
Ozempic.
right on the dot.
Zion can't save that team.
You think his bones got all brittle?
Yeah. He's got osteoporosis.
Sciatica.
They're going to get 30 wins exactly.
A little bit different, but yeah, sure.
Knicks 53.5.
53 and a
I'm
half.
going to go over.
They actually
Over
have
as
a
well.
decent squad.
I'm going to go over.
Well, they're
They're-
in the East too. Like, who's going to stop them?
Yeah, over.
Thunder 62.5.
That's what their line's at.
So they are going to go this means they're going to go 63 and 19.
No, they're
I
going
have to
under.
pick under.
I'm not locking that in though.
But I think it'll be 60.
I think it's going to be like
Something.
60 or 61.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go under as well. That's a really high number.
That's
is a high
huge.
number.
That's a big number.
That's
Especially in the West.
That's 10 away from the record.
That's
Actually, no.
That's San Antonio Spurs
Yeah.
like dynasty
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Magic 50.5. I gotta
I'm
go.
taking that.
I'm going
I'm taking
under.
that over.
I'm going under on it.
I'm locking that bitch in.
Okay, I'm going under. I'm going under. On
I'm
that one.
going TA, and I'm going with the over. They're going to get 51
do I
wins.
still need to lock in? Oh, I do need to lock one.
You each have one left.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm out.
We don't have a lot of teams left.
No,
No,
you
they're
don't.
not good picks either.
Oh, we've got some doozies coming up. 76ers 42.5. That's an under, baby.
Under.
I don't know who's like stopping all these East teams though. But
Sure, Bones, their physical training staff, Joel Embiid and Paul George, Nick Nurse, Kyle Lowry's fat ass. Like, which one do you
Fine, I'll
want to
go
pick?
under.
trade
Convince
deadline.
me under,
I mean,
but I'm not locking that in.
Suns 31.5.
Under.
That's going to be an under.
Under. Devin Booker's going to average about 35
I have nothing I
this
wanna
season,
lock in
though,
on
and
this.
not play well.
Trailblazers 33.5. That's an over.
Over.
I'll go over with
Yeah.
the Baby Blazers.
Let's go, baby.
I'm on your side. I like the Baby Blazers.
Kings 34.5, and that is where I am locking in an under.
You're going under.
I think the Kings are going to implode, and they are going to be a fire sale team.
This is exciting. Before we keep going, Trevor, you have to pick from the Spurs, Raptors, Jazz, and
Yeah, well,
Warriors.
I haven't had confidence since.
Or no, Wizards. Sorry. All right, keep
don't
going,
know
Matt.
where.
What do we got?
What'd you guys do for the Kings? Unders?
I'm going under.
Yeah, I did under.
Okay. Spurs 44.5. I'm gonna go over.
Over.
Healthy
Wemby.
Wembanyama,
Healthy
If he
Wemby.
can stay healthy.
if he can stay healthy.
Have you been-
7-5.
I'm gonna go under.
Okay.
Have you been seeing him in the preseason playing like 16 minutes?
And you know what? Just for your comment, I'm gonna lock that one in.
Wow, he's locking in the under.
You're going under with Spurs.
Wow.
Okay.
I don't like any of the other ones either. So
Raptors 38.5. That you're telling me that's
Under.
an almost 500 team? No, that's an under.
Under. The Jazz.
The Jazz 18.5.
18.5.
Over. They're going to have 19.
Brother, that's an under.
Kevin Love?
Over for 19.
That is an under.
Was this the
Yeah,
Detroit? What team last year
Detroit
didn't have a number?
Detroit.
And they made the playoffs.
No, Detroit had a number, but you couldn't go under. You had to
Over.
go over. Which I believe it was 18.5.
Jazz are going to win 20 games. Kevin Love is going to win them 7 of those games.
So you're going over?
I'm going over.
The Jazz might be Charlotte Bobcats level bad.
That was bad.
Like
Like that was what, 10 wins? Maybe?
Yeah, they might be like process 76ers bad.
Jeeper.
And last but not least, the Wizards 21.5 over.
I'm going over.
Look, don't be begrudgingly saying
going
over.
over.
Let's go
Because
over.
they're
I'm
gonna
going
go
over.
under.
Support our babies. Support our
going over.
boys.
No, they are not.
Well, you heard it here. So the locks.
The locks are Atlanta. Trevor went under.
Bring the case over
46.5. Matt with the Celtics went over at 40.5. Taylor took the Cavs at under 56.5. Taylor also took the Mavs at over 40.5. And then we moved down into the Pacers with Trevor taking the over at 37.5. Matt with the under with the Clippers at 47.5. And then we jump all the way down to the Magic. Taylor, obviously, you got to stay on that Magic train. Jalen Suggs is back. Paolo, let's go. Over at 50.5. Matt going with the Kings at under 34.5. And then we're going with the Spurs at 44.5 for Trevor taking the under.
Wow. This is
I
what
was gonna say,
dreams
if I
are
was
made
paying
This
of.
is
more
exciting.
attention, those Warriors might have been.
This
the
is
lock,
exciting.
That-
I'm gonna copy
yeah.
all this and I'm gonna put it into a little note, and we are going to we're gonna make, I would say, like, I don't know, every couple months check in with this, see how it's going, see what the projections are like. What do you guys think?
Oh, I think I'm going to be 3 for 3.
You think you're gonna be 3 for 3?
I think I'm going to be 3 for 3.
What if we all go 3 for 3?
I think. I'm
Well,
gonna
what do we
go-
do then?
I guess
do
we're
we
gonna,
roll it over?
We're going to bring 90 hams to
90?
gathering, and we're going to see what happens.
Hey, let's do this. If we all go 3 for 3, we all, us 3, sit out by a fire one night or do whatever.
If you're going to suggest drinking 90 beers in one evening, no.
A case race.
No.
Of 30 hands.
No.
Holy
I
moly.
have
When
a-
was the last time you've done a case race?
I have a child. Please don't do this to me.
You have grandparents to watch them, though.
I do.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, at that point, just get a 12-pack or something of hands.
Yeah.
Like
Gee.
30 is. We're too old for this crap.
We're too old for this. Unless Hams is a sponsor, then we will
Yeah,
drink
if
30.
Hams
Unless
gives us a shout out, we will
Yeah.
do a case race.
Unless a pallet shows up on one of our driveways, I don't think I'm doing a case race.
No.
Man. Edward 40 hands or case race? What would you rather do?
Edward 40 hands, dude.
It's a
You
lot
would?
less.
I've done that many times.
But you're stuck.
Yeah,
Like,
that's fine. I'll drink a
Matt
pass.
pees his pants all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably does.
I'm the Miles Davis of pissing my pants.
What an absolute child. And that is a wrap on our podcast. We really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Listen to all our podcasts on all platforms that provide podcasts. We really do appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We are going to continue with our Survive This series, and we're going to have a little bit more long-form podcast coming out with the NBA season coming up and the NFL season. We're about halfway. We really do appreciate it. Thank you, and we will see you guys next time. Peace.